Real Estate Tips Tuesday, and this week's tip, we're going to be talking about buyer fatigue. Yes, that's right, buyer's fatigue. It is a real thing, and it is happening all over the country, especially in places like Colorado, where the market is so hot that it's a seller's market. This time, though, I'm going to do it in my car so that you can get some really cool video of Colorado's highways in the morning time commutes. How exciting. I hope you enjoy.
After contending with more than a year of record high and fast rising prices, Ruthless Bidding Wars offers that are all cash and 10% to 20% over the asking price, and a historic shortage of properties for sale, many shoppers in today's pandemic-fueled housing market are suffering from buyer fatigue. Many buyers are getting burned out and taking a break or leaving the market entirely. Others are in fear of a housing bubble on the horizon, so are sitting out this market. And some buyers were priced out as home prices rose higher than their budgets would allow. So this is a big deal right now because there's so many obstacles out there, especially for first-time home buyers. So there's like a real grief that happens when a home buyer bids on a house and they don't get it. Mentally, a part of them was already committed to the home. So when their offer doesn't get accepted, it makes for a very depressing type of situation. Only about a third of buyers got their first offer accepted on a property, according to some of recent surveys, but it's even bleaker for first-time homebuyers that are struggling to come up with down payments. About 68% of first-time homebuyers fall in love with a home, but end up not being able to buy it due to a plethora of things, such as being outbid, or not being able to secure finance, or the house fails inspection. Then, of course, you throw in all the COVID-19 pandemic safety concerns, and it just exacerbated the situation. So some sellers have decided that they're not going to list their properties, worsening the housing shortage. Meanwhile, there are desperate buyers out there. A lot of some of the issues is that many locals and first-time homebuyers are being priced out of areas. So with many white-collar workers who no longer need to go into an office in a big pricey city, they are able to sell their expensive homes and use that cash to purchase homes in either vacation areas or other further out suburbs in smaller cities, which has made it harder for locals to compete. So a lot of times the first-time homebuyers are college educated with good jobs and often 20% down payments, but sometimes they just can't compete with the big money. That's because it's harder to get offers accepted with a mortgage. So sellers want to know that they're going to get the price offered to them, even if their property doesn't appraise for as much as they're getting an offer for. So what that means is that a home is going to appraise what the area is going for. But a lot of times these cash buyers that have a lot of money can come in and outbid what the house is appraised for. So a lot of times a seller is going to want to take the cash offer that is above asking price, because if it doesn't appraise, the people with the cash will be able to pay for the appraisal gap. So that's why sometimes people that are first-time homebuyers miss out on these deals, is because they can't afford to give the money that's needed for the appraisal gap. So that's one of the reasons why they're losing to some of these cash buyers from out of state or investors. So this makes a lot of people want to pull back or out of the market, because they just can't compete with a lot of people who are selling their homes from the big cities and getting that large sum of money that they can go and purchase in more affordable areas. So a lot of these buyers have gotten frustrated by losing to all cash offers, investors, and just being outbid. Or what they really want is no longer available in their price range. So they're starting to just, wait it out and pull back. And then there's some people that are just waiting to see if the market will cool, but not everybody is able to wait it out, because if you are moving because of a job or, you're moving because of other certain circumstances, you need to be able to get a home where you can live in the area that you're relocating to. There are also buyers out there that can afford to stay where they are, stay put, are doing just that. They're just staying where they are because they're getting tired of being outbid or frustrated with investors and all cash offers, so they're just staying put in their homes if they can afford to do that. The bad part about taking an emotional break from active home searching is it can be financially risky, because as you wait it out, the market right now is just continuously going up. While bidding wars may have died down a bit, potentially saving buyers some money, prices and mortgage rates are still rising. Unfortunately, in our market, prices just keep increasing, and in some cases, for a buyer who waits too long, can price them out of the neighborhood they desire the most. In some places, such as even like Colorado or like in the Dallas area, you have to be willing to be the crazy buyer to win. You have to be the one who's willing to pay well over market value to buy the house you really want. Even those who offer or can offer a high price tag aren't finding the home they want with so few properties for sale. It's kind of like the whole world is against them. They're throwing their hands up, they're defeated, and they don't want to participate in the market anymore.
If you like this video, please press the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button so that you can get these great videos into your email box every week. And if you have any questions about any of the topics I talked about or any real estate related topics, please contact me through any of my social pages. And until next week, have a wonderful rest of your week and enjoy the wonderful fall weather that we're experiencing in Colorado. It's one of my most favorite seasons here in Colorado.